We have a responsibility to have a vision for our future.
You have a right to be treated kindly and fairly.
My responsibility is to call my social worker when I am in need, when I need to go to the doctors, and to get a hold of them so that I can get ready for the next couple of months before I move out onto independent living.
We have a responsibility to deal with racism in a good way.
We have a responsibility to know where we come from, to search for and understand our past and how it is relevant today.
We have a responsibility to respect ourselves and everything we are connected to.
We have a responsibility to work hard and to look after ourselves.
We have a responsibility to share our stories, our realities of where we are and why, in order to improve the lives of those who come behind us.
This is about the responsibility to speak up. During a monthly supervised visit with our birth mother, we were asked if we kept her gifts that she gets us each visit, and we replied no. The foster parents had thrown all of them out as soon as we got to the house. Then she asked if we were being hit or abused, and we both stayed quiet. Our reasons of staying silent were due to us being threatened and scared. I found the strength to nod as an answer and was immediately taken to an emergency home.
Our responsibility is safety for ourselves, others, home, our past, and how we deal with it. The parties never seem to stop. The alcohol and drugs cover the floor. The place is a mess. I get yelled at for no reason. I don't know what to do.
Why do I do these things? I'm causing so much pain, but I can't stop. Is it because it happened to me?
I used to come to school with bruises all over me. My teachers wouldn't take me seriously. I promised myself I would tell someone sooner than later. I had enough. I couldn't take it anymore. I felt that I was going to do something to myself. My chance soon arose after my friends were at a bus stop when I was waiting there too. They gave me a bit of help, and they told a teacher at school. I was walking to the car with my worker at school, and my mom came out of nowhere. I was really scared. I didn't know what to do until the worker shut the door, and then my mom backed off. It's been 9 years since I've been with her. I'm happy with the foster family. I have been treated with a lot of respect. I've been thinking about what I want to do for school, and I think I want to go for marine bio and ARC. Also, I've been advocating for VACFSS across the country. I've been involved in a lot of my cultural stuff as well as cedar stripping, sweats, and powwows. It's very important to me because I feel that if I leave that out, the hope that I had for that when I was younger was the only thing that was keeping me going, and I would be proud to keep that memory living on so I can move on as well.
This is about a responsibility to take care of your family. One day my brother, he told me that he wasn't getting along with his parents. He said he was feeling very depressed about this. He wasn't very happy, so I told him that I would go see a social worker with him the next day. He didn't really want to, but he came with me when I told him that things would probably get better and they could resolve this argument. The next day, we went to go visit his social worker, and she listened to his side of the story and talked things through. And so then she went and talked to his parents about this, and then they resolved the problem and things got better, and eventually he got happy again.
This is about my responsibility for self-care and for where I live. One day I was cleaning my room, and when I finished, I got rewarded.
It is my responsibility to control my actions. A while ago, I walked into my class and there was this guy. He was saying like racist things. I got a little angry. I thought in my head, what would happen if like let all my anger out and like flipped out and like maybe threw his desk somewhere. And I thought about it, and like, the voice in the back of my head just told me, don't do it, man, don't do it. After that, and I thought about what I could do, and I talked to him and said, that's not cool, man. Don't do it again. He's like, oh, sorry, dude, okay.
This is about the responsibility for self-care by providing what we need rather than what we want.
Hey, here's your allowance. Now I want you to spend it wisely.
Okay. The other week I had the choice between using my allowance for narcotics and something that I could buy to better for myself as a person. I chose buying a book instead of buying the narcotics.
This is my responsibility to have healthy relationships. When I found out I was pregnant, I cried. And when I told my boyfriend, he said, "How did this happen?" and denied. And I cried harder because I knew things had to change. So, no more drinking and no more smoking, and I had to change my relationships. I realized I needed healthy, supportive people.
I have the responsibility of passing the knowledge that I've gained throughout my life. Don't say no sin.
I think that at this time in our lives, we are here to pass on knowledge. And I think at times too, because I've missed a lot of my knowledge, it's been handed to me. And it's invited me to go home. It's invited me to see my natural family and learn from my natural family about the people we are. Finding out I'm from the Beaver clan, the education. I know so many times you've talked about that.
Yeah.
And seeing our babies grow without fear. I think that's one of the most miracle times in our lives right now. What do you think, Uncle?
Well, I agree with what you said. We came through a system that would deny us our humanity. But, you know, at this stage, I says, we want to share our aspirations for the future to the youth. Today we gather to share with each other the teachings our grandfather taught us years ago. I think we seem to have forgotten. And the values of respect, honesty, humility, truth, wisdom, love, and courage. Today, as a people, this is what we're regaining, and especially for the youth. Because we lost all that, you know, in our generation. So we like to express these sentiments to the youth. I guess in a way the youth, if they understand what their parents came through, they will understand the problem even a lot better because they can do something about it.
And you know, we need to give them that life, that love, and kindness. That's my gift back to our young ones.
We have a responsibility to understand our connections.